a spectacular side. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position.
Oh, man, his passing has evolved over the course of Bill's career. I mean, he's a solid distributor. Now we expect him to make those type of plays all game.
Now here's Fournier. Gordon. Vucevic trying to get open. It's good from Gordon on the assist from Fournier.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Back to Beal. It's stolen by Vucevic. Fultz against Bryant. Fultz the pass to Gordon. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Wizards. Well, it was a career year for Evan Fournier. Just at the right time, opted out of his player option over the summer, and he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that he can put up numbers. Aggressive looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signing Fournier. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Wall. Beal with it. Now guarded by Fultz. Hachimura the pass to Bonga. Clock at 6. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
I like how Bill mixes up his scoring. He's capable of finishing when he's got this kind of position.
Fultz against Wall. And Fournier kicks to Isaac. Back to Fournier. Gordon trying to break loose. Fournier's shot is off. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Magic moving the ball around. It's stolen by Bryant. And so the ball's out of bounds. Hachimura touched it last. And so here's Orlando, trailing by 2. Fultz dishes to Fournier. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
Wow, solid court awareness. Leave someone open on Fultz squad and you're going to regret it.
Ball against Isaac. Here's Bryant, and the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game. DJ Augustine's checked in for Markelle Fultz. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Now here's Wall. And Wall slams it home.
We all know Wall loves putting on the show. He has some ridiculous dunks up his sleeve.
And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Magic. .153 left to play in the first. Outside Fournier. They get the rebound. A second chance effort. Vucevic the pass to Augustine. Fournier gets a wide open look. And there are the Magic with another bucket. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Beal up top. He's guarded by Fournier. Kept alive. Mahimi. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Evan Fournier. The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
And a more traditional in the paint big for most of his career. Mahimi has been working hard to evolve his game.
Yeah, he's trying to become more comfortable on the perimeter at both ends. I mean, he started shooting threes over the last couple of years just to keep the defense honest. And then defensively, he's done a much better job of closing out on jump shooters.
Now here's Fournier. He has 5. Back to Isaac. Shot clock at 5. For the 3. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Mo Wagner's checked in for the Wizards. Tries a three off the inbound. Outside Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Unable to get that one. Now Washington takes it the other way. And here we go. Washington fast break. Payton with the ball. The pass to Bertens. Back to Smith. And it's denied.
This is what Carter Williams can give you defensively. Terrific length and time.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Feeds to Gordon. And he uses the glass on the layup.
When you're open, Carter Williams will find you. He knows his role well.
For Washington, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Smith finds Payton. And he converts the layup. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Here's Vucevic. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Wizards. They lead by 1. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
Bamba is out there with Ennis. Then it's Terrence Ross, and it's Vucevic, and it's Carter Williams in at the 5. That's who's out there for Orlando. And Michael Carter Williams gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Fultz, he's checked in for Orlando. And a switcher also for Washington. Hachimura is checked in for Davis Bertans. Passes it to Payton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Mohamed Bamba. This is his first free throw of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Wizards making a switch here. Bonga's checked in. And he's good on the second. Here's Fultz. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the paint and stolen by Wagner. Payton drives in. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Well, this is what Smith does best, keeping his eyes moving to set up the open man.
Smith against Fultz. Here's Ross. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You can learn a lot by watching him operating their offense.
Smith the pass to Hachimura. Payton against Ross. Pass to Bonga. Can't cash in from close range. Orlando trailing here.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Out to the right wing. Here's Smith. And it's blocked.
And love how high Fultz gets on these rejections, utilizing his terrific length to spike shots back.
Now here's Ennis. And here is Ross. And the dunk by Bamba.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. And the jam by Ross.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum shifting plays like that can change the tone of a game.
So it's Washington now after the Magic pick up 2. 6 to shoot. Back to Wagner. Pass to Smith. Can they get it? And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Wizards shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Well, Ish has made a lot of stops along his way in his NBA career, but it's a credit to his fortitude that he continues to work and, more importantly, improve every year.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Vucevic. Isaac comes in for James Ennis. Evan Fournier's checked in for Terrence Ross. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Now here is Augustine. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Bamba. Fournier for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Magic lead by 5.
Oh, great ball movement there.
All with it. 1:46 left in the first half of the game. Gordon with the defensive effort. Augustine looking around. And a miss there on the triple. Wizards trail by 5. Beal the pass to Wall. And Wall with the slam.
That's how you attack. It's a luxury to have a point guard with that kind of vertical, that kind of strength, that kind of height, that kind of speed. That's John Wall.
Now here is Augustine. Kicks it to Bamba. Augustine against Smith. Fournier dishes to Augustine. Rebound by Smith. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. It's a 3-point game. Beal the pass to Smith. Gordon with it. Picked up by Bryant. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Isaac with the steal. And Augustine kicks to Isaac. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall.
Wall, I mean, one of the things that's underrated is that he's an insane athlete. Right there, he's just showing what an incredible defender he is with these type of blocks.
And Orlando making a change here. Carter Williams is checked in. And a change for the Wizards. Brown's checked in.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backboard.
Here's Wall. The shot from the low post is good. Wall's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's his game. He attacks in the painted area. He can finish with either hand.
Augustine dishes to Gordon. It's Fournier on the wing, inside. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Here's Wall. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Magic lead by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. Their field goal percentage was
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by Evan Fournier.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Washington. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Now here's Beal. Now the pass to Bonga. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. But he gets it back. Here's Bryant. And that one's drained from the low block. Bryant's got 6.
Oh, man, an aggressive player. Bryant makes things happen, putting in the second chance points.
Fultz looking around. There's the feed to Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 3 assists now in this one.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Hachimura. Here's Wall, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For Washington, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. He's off on the first.
And you're just talking about pure speed. Wall is incredible, an explosive point guard who dominates at both ends.
Orlando making some changes. Ennis comes in for Isaac, and it's Ross in for Evan Fournier. Magic leading by 5. Up top, Ross. He's covered by Beal. Now Ennis. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Fultz, the pass to Vucevic. Offline from the high post.
Jesus surprises anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count it.
Here's Beal. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
He is so hard to stop. I mean, when Bill is committed to scoring, he doesn't care who's guarding him.
Fultz against Wall. Now here's Fultz. Shot clock at 6. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
I love when Fultz gets a step on the defense. Once he does, he dares them to foul.
The Magic shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And Orlando making a change here. Bamba's checked in. And then for Washington, Troy Brown's checked in for Rui Hachimura. Gary Payton comes in for Beal. And Smith subbed in for John Wall. Now here is Smith. Up and in on the layup.
They're on target from the start of the half. I mean, they're moving well. They're getting some good shots. Now, that makes them 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
Smith against Fultz. He kicks to Ennis. Here's Fultz. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And the talent Fultz has, it's evident. He's terrific at finding ways to score close to the basket.
Wizards trail by 4. Smith outside. Rebound by the Magic. Ross with it. Now Payton defending. Here's Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And you have to reward the big man there. Vucevic, nice job of filling the lane in transition for the finish.
Here's Brown, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Vucevic.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
For Washington, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. That free throw good from Brown. Orlando making some changes. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Michael Carter-Williams comes in for James Ennis. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Then for the Wizards, Mahimi's checked in for Mo Wagner. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Payton. Now here is Augustine. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Vucevic. Isaac passes to Vucevic. Baseline jumper. Again, the Magic score. 1:12 left in the third. On the wing, Brown. Lets it go from deep. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Isaac outside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Fournier is checked in for Terrence Ross. And a switcher also for Washington. Bonga's checked in. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Beal's shot is good.
Oh, you love how Beal rises over the D. He loves out-muscling them at every turn.
Here's Augustine bringing it up now for the Orlando Magic. They lead by 4. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Oh, I like watching Beal finish with authority. He doesn't mess around when he's knifing his way to the basket.
And here is Carter Williams. And the layup's good off the glass. Carter Williams has got the lead up to 6 now for the Magic.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Look, that was the long arms of Carter Williams right there, the bug shooters. He has a way of getting right up on the man and putting the hand right in his face.
And so it's Orlando with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Carter Williams is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at small forward. That's his out. Oh, that was something else.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
And Beal kicks the wall. Clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
There's no let up in John Wall's attack. He makes his mind up that he's scoring, and then he just does.
Beal on the double team. To the middle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The first free throw is good.
Now, the former Rookie of the Year continues to improve. Carter Williams, he's a triple-double threat thanks to his size and his passing skill.
Wizards trail by 8. Wall up top is guarded by Fournier, and the call will be against Fournier. That'll be his second foul of the game. Markelle Fultz is checked in for Orlando. Outside, Wall. It's a hand on it. Magic leading by 8. For 3, Fournier. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
The basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
Fournier finds Isaac. Over in the corner, Fultz. It's tipped. It's stolen by Bryant. Outside, Wall. That shot is off. Isaac with some nice D. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Fournier, plenty of space. Second shot opportunity, the baseline J. Great D that time from Beal.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go. Great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
Orlando leading. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. It's stolen by Bryant. Hachimura kicks the wall. Second chance shot. That shot misses. The Magic go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 11 points. Fultz dishes to Fournier. Back to Fultz. Bonga pulls it in. And so it's Bonga who brings up the ball for Washington. They trail by 7, and he comes up with the deuce.
Wall gives his all for his teams, especially in key junctures in the game like this.
Fournier passes to Fultz. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. And it's sent back by Bryant. Here's Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
Yeah, they still got work to do. What a job they've done to get back into this one.
Can they get it? And finished off by Fultz.
This is why Fultz is out here. When the game gets tight, he feels comfortable stepping up to the plate.
Wizards trail by 5. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Magic making a change here. Boss is checked in. Davis Bertans checks in for Washington. It's Wall with the drop. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Oh, you love the courage that Wall has. Look, he's fully confident in his ability to drain these huge shots.
Fultz dishes to Ross. Now, here's Isaac. Not a lot of room. And it's put back in by Vucevic. And the Magic lead by 5.
Look at that shot. Vucevic not afraid to carry the weight, so to speak, in a tough situation. The team knows that they can rely on him.
Good on the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And so Wall nails both of them.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Gordon kicks to Fultz.
Awesome focus from the crafty guard. Fultz relishing any opportunity he gets to take big shots.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, you're right. They desperately need a bucket, and every second matters.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul. To the inside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
That's good from Isaac.
Oh, and he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the harm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
All with it. From deep three-point range. And so it's Orlando winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotion.
And now Washington's starting group. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3. And for Chicago, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the center, filling out the middle. And that one's good. Hachimura. All teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
They get it again. Bryant's shot is good.
Absolutely love the energy that Thomas Bryant brings nightly. He earns his rebounds.
Here's Levine, and then Levine with the jam.
Such a big-time athlete. Levine makes the hardest moves look easy.
Pass to Hachimura. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr. Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. So we'll see Zach LaVine go to the line here. Sadly, Beal picks one up. The Bulls shooting their first free throw of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
For Washington, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Hachimura, the pass to Bryant. Back to Wall. This one for 3. The shot, no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Now, Zach LaVine is a solid passer. This guy entered the league as a point guard, puts it on the money there.
Here is Wall. After the Bulls pick up 2. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Levine. Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively. Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And the Bulls making a change here. Cornette's checked in.
Yeah, there's just such a grittiness, such a toughness to John Wall. Nice finish through contact.
And last year, Greg, we saw White get more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
You know, more scorer than a playmaker at this point. Drafted 7th overall because he has the potential to do both. If he can add strength and cut back on the turnovers, he's going to be a very good player for a long time.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for John Wall.
You know, I've heard John Wall call himself the best two-way point guard in the NBA. He is a tremendous shot blocker from the position. There's a lot of competition, though, at that spot.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Young's checked in for Lowry Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Porter. Satoransky's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's done in for White.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Now here's Wall. He has 6. 4 on the shot clock. Smith for 3. It's hauled in by Dunn. The Bulls leading by 5. It's tipped. And Young kicks to Dunn. Now here's Satoransky. Pass to Young. Rebound by the Wizards.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Right side wall. Brown outside. Back to Bertans. And Chandler Hutchison is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Bulls, Valentine's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for Satoransky. Then for the Wizards, Mo Wagner's checked in for Davis Bertans. And Gary Payton has subbed in for John Wall. Here's Payton. The Wizards with another miss. And it's Harrison with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Leading by 5. Oh, and the dunk by Young.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers done showing great vision.
And stolen by Valentine. He's got a clear path. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. That one goes in.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Wizards trail by 9. Now Smith. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Good defensive work there by Young. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Floats it up for Young. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
And that concludes the... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Rui Hachimura out there with Mo Wagner. Then there's Payton. Then it's Smith. And it's Bonga in at the small forward position.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Dunn. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Young. Porter comes in for Denzel Valentine. Levine's checked in for Harrison. And it's Kobe White in for Dunn. And a switcher also for Washington. Beal's checked in. Wizards trail by 9. It's Beal on the wing. Down low, Wagner. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, Bradley Beal increasingly becoming a dangerous playmaker. What a pretty pass.
And, you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Beal's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
Here's Bonga after the made shot from Wendell Carter. Washington needs to get a shot off here. 2 on the clock. Good work defensively by Carter. The Bulls leading by 9. Here is Porter. Left side Levine. Right side Markkanen. There's Porter with the 3. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Here's Bonga. Levine against Beal. That one no good. Good work defensively by Carter. Bulls have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Misses from short range. Wizards trail by 9. Hachimura finds Payton. Shoots over White. Off the left rim and out.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
And a wide open look for Porter. Nailed from three-point land. Porter's got 5.
Well, Otto Porter has become a three-point specialist. This guy's so efficient from that range.
Inside. Shoots from 12. He can't get that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Payton with the ball, and it's Carter picking him up. Outside, Beal. 1:43 left to play in the first half. Passes it to Bonga to end the cold streak. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 4 rebounds in this game. Levine kicks to Porter. To the inside. Kick out to Levine. No good on the 3.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Payton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Bulls. Young comes in for Markkanen, and that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. They've led by as many as 14 points. There's the foul. It's on Mahinmi. That's his first foul. The Bulls making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. Smith checked in for the Wizards. Brown against Porter. Levine for 3. Bertans grabs the board. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Smith left side. And there's the pass to Bertans. Out to Smith. Stolen by Levine. And they're running. Back to Young. Takes the 3. Rebound by Mahinmi. And here we go. Washington fast break. Brown's got the ball. Misses the 3. The shot that time not on target. And we finished one half of. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see. Zach LaVine was the man in the first. He had 11 points, 3 rebounds. And
we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. And so it's Washington with it, following the miss by Otto Porter from deep.
Well, there's your dunk contest champion back in 2014. Wall puts a little extra on that one.
And what Brian has been showing more and more of is the ability to read the floor and make good decisions.
Right, Greg. This is a very smart guy who dominated in high school and college just because of his size. He overwhelmed opponents. Now we're seeing him pass out of double teams. Shot selection is better. Timing and pick and roll is now superb. This guy has really grown.
Now here's Beal. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Ball against White. There's the lob to Carter. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And because of Carter Jr.'s finesse and athleticism, his teammates trust him to finish those alley-oops in style.
Now here's Beal. No points in the game yet for him. Stolen by Markkanen. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Levine kicks to Markkanen. White looking around. The Bulls keep it alive.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And a switcher also for Washington. Brown's checked in. Cornette passes to Harrison. And he banks in the layup.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Wizards trail by 12. On the wing, Brown. Back to Beal. They swipe it. Here we go, one-on-one. Dunn dishes to Young. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Dunn passes to Cornette. It's stolen by Wall. Here's Beal. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
I think this is what the team wants to see more of from Bradley Beal. Keep pushing the action. Get yourself some easy points from the foul line.
And how about this, Doris? For all of his offensive accomplishments, Beal has said he wants to make the all-defensive first team at some point.
Well, he has the instincts, the athleticism, and the tenacity to do exactly that, Greg. The problem is he has had to expend so much energy at the offensive end. But what you love is he's willing to take on difficult challenges. That should help him qualify.
The Bulls leading by 10. Dunn attacking. Bulls have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And he makes the first.
Yeah, Chris Dunn tantalized the NBA guys with his elite speed, his playmaking ability. There were some question marks about his decision-making, but I think that's about repetition.
Mahinmi finds Brown. In the corner, Smith with it. A three. And again, Washington, no good. Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Valentine with it. Brown's there. Valentine wide open. He fires. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
An example of Dunn showing just how unselfish he is, moving the ball well.
Smith the pass to Brown. It's Beal on the wing. And again, the turnover by the Wizards. So for the Bulls, Chandler Hutchison comes in for Luke Cornette. And Satoransky subbed in for Chris Dunn. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Young's got his second basket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside, Beal. And finished off by Beal.
Oh, slicing into the lane. Nice take by Bradley Beal.
Young passes to Hutchison. And here we go. Washington fast break. Here's Smith. Chicago grabs the miss. Pass to Valentine. Now here's Satoransky. Back to Valentine. From downtown. That one doesn't go. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Markkanen, he's checked in for Harrison. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Ryan is checked in for Ian Mahinmi. And it's Brown missing.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Valentine dishes to Markkanen. Back to Valentine. And the Bulls with another miss. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Washington shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. Outside, White. Here's Carter. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well,
and so it's the Chicago Bulls. Their lead at 15 going into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So the Wizards 5 right now. Ball out there with Ish Smith. Then there's Davis Bertans. And there's Bryant. And it's Bonga in at small forward. No good on the free throw. Levine's checked in for the Bulls. And he sinks the second. The Bulls leading by 14. White the pass to Levine. Pass to Hutchison. Beyond the arc. And Zach Levine hits from deep. And the Bulls lead by 17.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's his third foul of the game. And the Bulls making a change here. Porter's checked in. Hachimura is checked in for Washington. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, excellent concentration from Bryant on the offensive end, actively looking for ways to facilitate for his team.
Here's White. Passes it to Porter. Over to Wall. Porter, no luck. Wizards trail by 14. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Well, you pair your dynamic athleticism with your impressive handle, and Hachimura off the dribble drive.
Kick out to Levine. From deep. Offensive rebound. From outside the arc. No good on the shot.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
We knew this coming in about Rui Hachimura. This guy is very good running the floor and finishing in transition.
It's White on the wing. Covered by Wall. White the pass to Levine. Three-pointer. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Oh, yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
There's the pass to Bonga. Now Hachimura. He's guarded by Markkanen. Just 5 on the clock.
You love the anticipation there. Made sure to box out, knew where the ball was going, and doesn't let anyone impede him from pulling in the glass.
The offensive rebound. Levine finds Porter. And here's White. Three-pointer. Wall with a block.
Now you see the wingspan and the timing by John Wall. What a defensive effort.
To the middle, Smith. Bryant trying to free himself up. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Levine can't hit.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy. Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And White kicks to Porter. He feeds it to Carter. In the corner, it's Levine. Back to Carter. It's rebounded by John Wall. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Washington. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Effective at scoring the basketball. Hachimura understands his role offensively and plays it well.
Levine against Hachimura. Feeds it to Carter. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And Markkanen is showing the aggressiveness you like to see in a guy with his skill set. Somebody who doesn't lack confidence when he shoots the ball.
Saransky's checked in for Kobe White. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Bradley Beal's checked in for Smith. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Zach LaVine.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. Wall, no luck. Chicago leading by 12. Markkanen with it. LaVine wide open. Pass to Satoransky. Ball against Markkanen. Over Wall. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Bulls lead by 14.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Bulls.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders. And on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Zach LaVine.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
It's Porter outside. Hachimura grabs the miss. On offense, here are the Wizards. It's a 14-point game and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Dunn right side to the left side wing. Here's Hutchison. And again, no good by Chicago. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were And in the locker room, each guy has been going, and now Washington's starting group. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. And for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5. Now, here's Garland. He feeds it to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Wall looking for an opening. The shot, no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
And well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career, but around the midway point, he really started to take off.
And you wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season, and maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his 2nd year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
Wall, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Oh, you got to honor Wall from there, showing how effective he can be from that spot on the floor.
Sexton kicks to Garland. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by John Wall. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Washington. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
Love the pass to Garland. Here's Osman. Pass to Garland. The feed to Drummond. Another shot. Outside, Sexton. Cleveland moving it around. And here's Love for 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. To the paint. And stolen by Sexton. Now Cleveland moving it up. Count that one. Washington with the ball. Trailing by 2. And Bryant kicks to Wall. And Wall with the slam.
And how about Wall? Just phenomenal at taking it to the defense with that lightning quick first step.
Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk. No question. And Wall. Here we go now. It's good. So both teams making some changes here. The Wizards shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
The love and passion. Wall is a game changer, a competitor through and through.
Windler, the pass to Thompson. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Smith in the posts. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And here's Thompson. 6 to shoot. Sexton attacking. 11 feet away. And Sexton slams it in.
Don't want to see athleticism wasted just on offense as Sexton uses it that time to get an offensive board.
Smith outside. Thompson with the rebound. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Sexton attacking. It's stolen by Mahinmi. Oh, and here we go. Wall's got it. The fast break chance. Smith, no good. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. The pass to Windler. Porter looking it over. Pass to Thompson. Back to Porter. Feeds it to Thompson. And good that time. Thompson's got his second bucket.
Thompson shoots such a high percentage on the inside. Most of his shots coming around the rim.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. And Wall with the slam.
Put a little extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force. Passes to Windler. It's deflected. It's stolen by Mahinmi. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And here we go. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
For Washington, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And Brown drops them both.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
6 seconds left in the first. Sexton attacking over Smith, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
All right, some style shown there from Sexton as he was able to fake out a defender and make a very smart play.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Cleveland ahead, up 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. They've got Payton. Travis Berton's out there with Mo Wagner. Then there's Ish Smith, and it's Brown in at the 3. Here's Smith. Left side, Brown. Nice ball movement by Washington. And finished off by Berton.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Here's Garland. Here's Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Justin Thompson with some force on that one.
Wizards trail by 3. Payton finds Smith. Now Nance. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now here's Garland. He feeds it to Nance. Pass to Garland. Just 5 to shoot. Porter dishes to Thompson. Over Berton. It's good. Thompson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Cavs.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Smith. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Cavaliers have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable. And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
2 points. That one goes.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
It's Brown on the wing. Payton kicks to Smith. Thompson with the rebound.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
And there's the pass to Windler. Back to Thompson. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Nance with no one around. Tries yet again. From past the arc. No good there. And Washington the other way now. Smith drives in. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Smith's got 6.
And once again, there's Ish Smith going turbo mode to get past the defense. An excellent look at the bucket off the drive.
Garland the pass to Thompson. To the inside. And Thompson throws it down.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Here's Smith, and Thompson sends it back.
Shooter just can't help but throw that ball into Tristan Thompson's hand.
Garland kicks to Thompson. Here's Windler. He's defended by Wagner. Pass to Garland. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And the technical free throw is good.
Pretty exciting, the potential of Darius Garland. If he finds an offense that he can operate in and continue to be efficient, he's a guy that's going to keep improving.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Wizards trail by 6. Wall, good. 11 points in the game.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
Garland dishes to Drummond. Here's Thompson. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
A nice shot by Wall.
And in the post, Wall's got a pretty well-developed game for a point guard. He can navigate his way through the big bodies with very few problems.
Garland with it for 3. Up again, and Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 8 points.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
I'll tell you, when Wall is scoring like this, it's special to watch. A spectacular, explosive performance.
Garland the pass to Drummond. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Cavaliers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. Free throw good, Drummond.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Here's Hachimura. Tristan Thompson. He's been the guy making things happen for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He notched 8 points in the... Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a game it has been for Tristan Thompson. He had 12 points, 3 rebounds. And that's...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Sexton the pass to Drummond. And here is Garland. Back to Drummond. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Beal taking his time here. Good work there as it goes.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Garland kicks to Sexton. Down low. And it's Drummond with the jam.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Here's Wall. Bryant trying to free himself up. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from John Wall. Well, Cleveland shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. Osman, the pass to Drummond. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And Bryant kicks to Beal. Here's Wall. Good D by Drummond.
And there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
The open look here for Sexton. Drummond, and Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 6 in the quarter.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Here's Wall. Bryant trying to free himself up.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Passes it to Hachimura. And Beal kicks to Wall. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. No good on that one. Love outside. Inside, Drummond. Nice D from Bryant. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. It's a 5-point game. Bryant is doubled. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Kevin Porter's checked in for the Cavaliers. Davis Bertans checks in for the Wizards. Payton comes in for John Wall. Beal against Porter. Beal with the steal. Here's Payton. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Sexton attacking. Yep, that one goes in there. Sexton's got 8 points.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Beal. That one goes. Count it.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Sexton dishes to Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
Payton outside. To the wing on the left. Back to Beal. Oh, he jams it right over Andre Drummond. Wow.
And there's that creativity from Beal. When he's in flight, boy, he's going to show you something special.
Osman, the pass to Drummond. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Here's Beal. Good on the bucket. Beal's got 9 points in the quarter.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
It's stolen by Bryant. Beal with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Bradley Beal.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And Drummond throws it down.
And this is who Drummond can be. An offensive anchor who can dominate once he gets cooking.
Here's Beal, and finished off by Beal.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And it's Love penetrating. Comes up empty down low. Up in time. No good on the last second attempt there. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Cavaliers lead by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mo. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Bo Wagner out there with Davis Bertans. Then it's Troy Brown. Then there's Peyton. And it's Smith in at the 1. And contact on the shot. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. We told him, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Washington calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. And it's Wall with the ball for the Washington Wizards. They trail by 1. It's good, and that takes them to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Here's Osman. Thompson outside. Just 4 to shoot. And so the ball's out of bounds. Hachimura touched it last.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Here's Osman. Hits the three-point bomb. Osman's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside, Wall. And he gets the bucket. Wall's got the game tied up here for Washington.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Pass to Drummond. And it's sent back by Bryant. And there's the feed to Beal. And it's Osman with the rebound. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Thompson finds Porter. The shot's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Thompson with a nice job finding the open man, creating for his teammate.
Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
And sometimes as a point guard, you got to take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
And they pick up 2.
Not shying away from the spotlight. Beal wanting to be the guy to come up big for his team.
The kick out to Porter. Thompson right side. Sexton for 3. They get it back. And he gets the whistle. 2. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. And how...
And this is why Coach trusts Wall in these situations. He has a knack for making the right play at the right time.
Sexton kicks to Drummond. Sexton dishes to Thompson. Cleveland moving it around. Now the pass to Drummond. Lays it up off the glass. Drummond's got 14 points now in the second half.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
Wall, no luck. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Outside Porter. And he uses the glass on the way. And the Cavaliers lead by 2. Big time bucket there.
And guys, you don't have to tell these fans how important that shot was.
Outside Wall. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
The competitive firewall plays with is admirable. Fantastic at just figuring out ways to attract contact.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. A different look now for Cleveland. Love comes in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Garland in for Porter. Bertines, he's checked in for Washington.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Garland, the pass to Osman. Rebound by the Wizards.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
He sinks the clutch free throw. So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Very nice there. He does not waste those opportunities. Just what they needed with this game still in doubt.
Garland, Wall with a block.
A stellar all-around defender. Wall enjoys rising up and denying shooters.
Love kicks to Osman. Moves back up. No good at the rim.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and gameplay. Wall's shot is off. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Sexton with a shining moment here.
Wall against Love. And Wall. Here we go now. Money!
And how about the conviction to his craft? Wall has trust that his ability will shine through in big moments.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're behind by 2. 6 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, John Wall.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was...
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. And just about to get underway as the starting five. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K.
Well, guys, the Wizards.
David, thanks. A look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And for the Wizards, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the small forward position. Here's Fultz. Vucevic trying to get open. And the shot goes in from Fultz. Fultz has got the first points up on the board for the Magic. Wall against Fultz. Bryant trying to free himself up.
And always a bonus to have a point guard who can dunk the basketball. Wall has great initiative when it comes to rising up and throwing it down.
Fultz with the ball. Picked up by Bryant. Fultz kicks to Fournier. Off target with his 3. And so it's Bonga who brings up the ball for Washington. Hachimura finds Wall. Here's Bonga. Wizards passing it around. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome and outshoot. Excels at getting up and denying shots.
Outside Fournier. The 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Beal the pass to Hachimura. Here's Wall. Lays it up and banks it in.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
Now here's Fultz. Vucevic the pass to Gordon. Outside Fournier. Back to Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. To the middle. Hachimura the pass to Bonga. From the arc. Good on the triple.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Fournier dishes to Fultz. Feeds it to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
And Beal kicks to Wall. And Wall slams it home.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Now, here's Isaac. Pass to Gordon. Here's Fultz. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And it's Vucevic, that time on the assist from Fournier. And this game is tied up now.
Well, that's just strength there. That's what we call weight room. The power of Vucevic on display.
And a nice shot by Bryant.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Passes it to Vucevic. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game for the Magic. Terrence Ross is checked in for Gordon. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. It's stolen by Vucevic. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. It's Fournier on the wing. He's covered by Beal. And Isaac throws it down.
Boy, Vucevic so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really An outstanding passer for a big guy.
Beal with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Bamba is checked in for Orlando. Ennis comes in for Evan Fournier. Now, here's Bamba. Pass to Augustine. A putback, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Yep, it counts.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
And here is Ross.
And great move there to ensure they end the quarter on a strong note.
Yeah, really strong move to the rim as well. Sometimes you'll opt for the
first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Washington out in front, up 1. We'll get things.
Being yourself, being in your own comfortable setting, and then arena packed full of your own.
Greg, it goes without saying just how important playing at home is.
It's a matter of pride, making your opponent feel uncomfortable. 2 advantages that erode when you lose in your own house.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Washington.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Orlando, Terrence Ross is out there with Carter Williams. Then it's Bamba. Then it's Ennis. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. Great positioning on the putback. Berton's got the lead up to 5 now for the Wizards.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
For 3, Ross. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Man, I like the 3-point stroke of Ross. Gets it off so effortlessly. Man, he's got terrific form.
Payton passes to Bertans. Payton against Ross. Can't hit that one. And Orlando has possession. Here's Bamba. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis. Bamba's got his first 2 points.
Well, I think this speaks to Mamba's mobility, guys. He's showing how dangerous he can be when given space to operate.
And there's the call on James Ennis. That's his first foul. Gordon's checked in for Vucevic. Smith outside. He kicks it to Payton. The pass to Bertans. Trying to find Wagner and gets it to him. Now Gordon. And the layup falls. And the Magic lead by 2.
And Gordon is a guy who's used to being bodied. I mean, he just kind of plays through it, shrugging off the contact and ignoring it, really.
Payton's shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And Clark, last season for Mo Bamba, another step in his progression. Still limited minutes. The team waiting for things to click for the young man.
Agreed. I mean, it's the offense that needs the most work, Greg, but they knew he was going to be a project. They knew this was going to be a work in progress with Mo Bamba, but his defense is already there. I mean, he can hit the glass and protect the rim with the best of it.
Wagner, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Magic.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Mahimi's checked in for Bertinas. Hachimura comes in for Troy Brown. Beal's checked in for Peyton. And John Wall's subbed in for Ish Smith. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, you look at Isaac, and all you think he needs to do is add some weight. He's got terrific skills and a promising future.
Orlando shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. That one is off. And Washington making a change here. Bonga's checked in. Good on the second free throw. Wizards trail by 3. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, and it's DJ Augustine with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Beal. Pass to Bonga. Outside, Wall. 5 to shoot.
Man, I like that defense from Gordon. He's a guy that makes you uncomfortable if he's guarding you.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Isaac outside. And the rejection by Mahimi. Stolen by Gordon. Fournier finds Isaac. Basket good. Isaac's got the lead up to 5 now for the Magic.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Wall against Augustine. Wall, no luck. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Washington. And a switcher also for Orlando. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Augustine. Carter-Williams, the pass to Isaac. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Wizards trail by 5. Wall looking it over. Looking to get it going. And Wall with the slam.
Tell you one thing, it's a bonus to have a guard who can flush it like that. I mean, Wall gets up high on these jams.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. It's stolen by Mahimi. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. A nice shot by Wall. And now just a 1-point Magic lead.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Fultz the pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And that's Gordon's game now. You can't give him room to hit the launch pad because if he does, he's throwing it down every time.
And Wall. Here we go now. Banked in off the glass. Wall's got 12 in the game.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Magic lead. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They never put themselves in too much danger. And
in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3, the small forward. That's the route for Scott Brooks getting going here in the second half. Over in the corner, Isaac. Lob pass to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
Back to Wall. Nice ball movement by Washington. And Bryant slams it in. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
It's tipped. Outside Beal. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the 3 ball. Now it's a 4-point Wizards lead.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Fournier for 3. Offensive rebound. And so it's Bonga who brings up the ball for Washington. Pass break. Here come the Magic. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And, you know, for a bigger guy, Vucevic really dishes the ball well out there. He's a terrific passer and does a nice job recognizing easy scoring chances.
Here's Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leaders.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
So for the Magic, Mohamed Bamba comes in for Gordon, and it's Ross in for Jonathan Isaac. Payton against Fournier, over Payton. Bamba kicks to Fournier, just 5 on the clock. Fultz dishes to Bamba. That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Fultz.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Payton against Fournier. Payton drives in. Vucevic with the block.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you.
Bamba passes to Fournier. Pass to Fultz. An easy 2 points on the layup. Fultz has got it all tied up now for the Magic.
I tell you what, he's really good at completing drives despite being bumped. I mean, you just can't do much against Fultz in that situation.
And the dunk by Bamba.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
I tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat, and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on his face.
Back to Smith. Makes it off the glass.
Boy, I love watching Smith downhill, playing in attack mode. Even though he's one of the smallest guys on the floor, that doesn't keep him from getting inside.
Back to Fournier. It's stolen by Berton. Launches it. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Bamba finds Vucevic. Fournier for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 3 assists in the game. Fultz against Smith. Pass to Bertens. Back to Smith. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Excellent timing that time from Fultz. And I like the edge that he plays defense with. That's impressive for a young guy.
And Fournier kicks to Ross. Vucevic to the pass to Bamba. Back to Vucevic. Bamba inside. Working on Berton.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Wizards trail by 5. Here's Wall. He's got 16. And he goes right on top of Aaron Gordon.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that. kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind them.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. It's the Magic as they end the third quarter on a 15-6 run. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so in the game for the Magic, we've got DJ Augustine. Ennis out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Carter Williams. And it's Gordon in at the 5 spot. Wizards trail by 5. Beal the pass to Wall. Now here's Wagner. And Wall kicks to Beal. Back to Wall. And it's sent back by Isaac. The pass to Carter Williams. Count that one from Isaac. Isaac's got the lead up to 7 now for Orlando. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
You know, adding on to that, we can't fail to mention all the steals they piled up, too. I mean, that's making a big difference. They've really gotten into them defensively.
A shot by Carter Williams, nobody around. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Wall. Banked in off the glass. Wall's got 20.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
Here's Isaac. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's good from Isaac. Hachimura, he's checked in for Ian Mahinmi. Then for the Magic, Vucevic checked in for James Ennis. Ross comes in for Carter Williams. And it's Fultz in for Augustine. Wizards trail by 7. Wall attacking. Up and in from the low block. Wall's got 10 points here in the second half.
And he's got one heck of a burst on his way to the bucket. Wall is at his best when he's driving the lane, going from 0 to 60 in an instant.
Fultz from down in the low post. It goes. And the Magic lead by 7.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
The shot will not fall. The Wizards have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And stolen by Gordon. And Vucevic kicks to Isaac. Dishes it to Gordon. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. Hachimura grabs the miss.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
The putback can't throw down the putback. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul. The Wizards making a switch here. Ryan's checked in. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Fultz, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Isaac. Count that one.
Yeah, those long strides of Isaac's, they allow him to get behind the defense and gobble up a lot of ground in the open court.
And Wall. Here we go now. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wall's got 6 in the quarter.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense has taken a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Wow.
And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Over to the left wing. Fultz, the pass to Isaac. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. And that's 13 points for Jonathan Isaac.
I think you got to keep Isaac from getting in the paint. Once he's established position there, the defense is toasted up.
And this is why Coach trusts Wall in these situations. He has a knack for making the right play at the right time.
Fournier against Beal. Left side Fournier. Here's Gordon. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really a fantastic job by Gordon to bury himself down there, giving the defense really no other choice than to foul.
The second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
For three, Fournier. They get it back. It's Fournier on the wing.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with the quick bucket here.
And you see the composure of Hachimura, not feeling the pressure of the moment at all.
Over in the corner, Isaac. Pass to Fultz. Orlando moving the ball around. And Fournier kicks to Fultz. Back to Fournier. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Magic lead by 8.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Beal with it. Shot clock at 5. Hachimura, the pass to Bryant. Shoots over Vucevic. Can't hit the free throw line jump. So the Magic win it. They came in here and took care of business like they were the coming right up. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on... Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5 spot. And for the Wizards, Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3 slot. Now here's Beal. That's tipped.
And for Markkanen, contesting shots is not about explosive athleticism. It's about being in the right position and timing it right.
White inside, covered by Wall. And White with the stuff.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Here's Wall. Here's Bryant. And no good. Good work defensively by Carter. It doesn't go for him. And the Wizards now going the other way. About a minute played so far here in the first. And the slam dunk by Wall.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Bean passes to Carter. Count that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Beal. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
White drives in with the shot. Outside, Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Some people say Levine settles for too many jump shots. This time, he doesn't.
Here's Wall. Sinks that one from the post. Wall's got his second basket of the game.
And in the post, Wall's got a pretty well-developed game for a point guard. He can navigate his way through the big bodies with very few problems.
Wall with the steal. Bonga the pass to Wall. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good.
The love and passion. Wall is a game changer, a competitor through and through.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And so Satoransky will bring it up for Chicago. They trail by 3. And the rejection by Mahinmi. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Gary Payton has checked in for John Wall. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Now, here's Dunn. And he banks in the layup.
Strength, focus, hard head approach. Chris Dunn powering through contact.
It's Brown on the wing. 1:57 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Hutchison. That gives them the lead.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Smith feeling it out a bit. .130 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Bertens. There's the triple. The rebound by Young. Bulls have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%.
Good awareness from Satoransky. Just knows how to execute in the open floor.
Wizards trail by 3.
A tall, strong combo guard who can shoot it as well as pass it. Satoransky played around 30 minutes a game for the Bulls last season as he found a way to impress the team every chance they gave him.
Mo Wagner's checked in for Washington. Then for the Bulls, Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Harrison in for Sadaransky. And that's a foul, and it's called on Troy Brown. That is his first foul of the game. .106 left to play in the first. Here's Harrison. To the wing right side. Passes it to Valentine. 4 on the clock. Here's Young. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Now here is Smith. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Bertans for 3. Good defensive work there by Young. Chicago leading. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Good on the shot.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And here's Smith. The Wizards shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
You know, the way he plays the game, he's always in attack. This is the one area I think he definitely has to improve on in his career. Ish Smith is knocking down free throws.
Dunn looking over the floor. Now here's Valentine. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first. And recently, we chatted with Zach LaVine about the team, and he pointed out,
you know, we should have energy, and we should be out playing the other team, I guess.
Greg trying to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Bulls. Valentine and Markkanen, your small and power forwards. White is out there with Harrison, and it's Cornette in at the 5. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Valentine. Now here's White. And Cornette gets it to go.
Kobe White keeping his head up, shows great vision, and delivers a great pass.
Now Smith. Hachimura with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Right side, Porter. Wizards trail by 3. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
White goes in, and it's good for 2. White's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Pass to Bonga. Smith against White. Beal taking his time here. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Bulls.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
The putback, they grabbed their own miss. Markkanen, the layup off target. The Wizards have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And stolen by White. Here's Markkanen. Drops in the layup for 2. Markkanen's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls.
Who says Markkanen dislikes contact? Hard drive, under control, even after he takes the hit.
Smith outside, and it's blocked. Here's Wagner. The turnaround jumper. Count it. Here's White. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And the pass to Cornette. Here's Harrison. Down low. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And so he hits both.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Here's Wall. And good that time. Wall's got 7 points.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
Now here's Levine.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
Bulls shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Free throw good, Levine.
Zach LaVine has so much talent, and people just want more. But you can't argue that he produces in so many areas.
Wizards making a switch here. Brown's checked in, and the Bulls making a change also. Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Brown kicks to Wall. Payton passes to Wall. Eight feet away. Mahinmi trying to get open. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Chicago leading by 4. Here's Levine. Oh, my goodness.
Did you see
what a play.
Unbelievable. The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
Now here's Wall. 7 points in the game. It's blocked, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. Davis Bertans checks in for Bryant. And Chicago also making a switch. Hutchison's checked in. 56 seconds left in the second quarter. 5 on the clock. Here's Payton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They lead by 4. Plays it up and banks it in.
One of the stronger point guards we have, Chris Dunn, often does his best work in the paint.
For Washington, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Payton left side. To the inside. The kick out to Wall. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bertans. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. Here's the teardrop. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Washington called for the foul.
He's 6'5", but he has elite athleticism. Levine with the size to compete on the interior.
And so Levine nails both of them. Here's Wall. He has 7. With 2 seconds left, and the layup is up and in. Wall's got 4 this quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They were never able to get the lead above. And that.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Scott Brooks getting going here in the second half. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
What a great finish there from Wall. It's clear he doesn't fear anyone when he's looking to score.
Here's Levine. And the jam by Levine.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Outside, Wall. Good work defensively by Carter.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And Wall kicks to Hachimura. And Wall. Here we go now. Good work defensively by Carter. The Bulls leading by 9. Markkanen passes to Levine. Back to Markkanen. Right up top. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And then Carter with the dunk.
Beautiful find by Levine there. Takes his time to survey the floor.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. To the right side. Wall looking for an opening. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And how about Wall? Just phenomenal at taking it to the defense with that lightning quick first step.
Levine, good.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Back to Hachimura. Outside, Beal. Outside, Wall. Ryan in the post. Carter on him. And it's White with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 11. Carter drives in. Inside. Here's Markkanen. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 6 points for Lauri Markkanen.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything. Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
White against Wall. Outside, White. Shot clock at 6. Markkanen into the lane. That one goes in. Markkanen's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bulls.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Back to Beal. Outside, Wall. Oh, and he jams it right over Wendell Carter. Wow.
And he can just fly. Well, we know that about Wall now, that he's got plenty of ways to finish at the rim once he gets up, and beyond.
And that one falls for Wall. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Dunn attacking. And he uses the glass on the layup. Dunn's got 6.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Wall. Here's Brown. It's deflected. In transition, here come the Bulls. Young taking his time here. And stolen by Wagner. Right side, Wall. Launches a 3. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. Young's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Valentine kicks to Young. Smith against Dunn. And there it is for him. Dunn's got 4 this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Wall.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Harrison passes to Valentine. Rebound, Washington. Outside, Wall. The shot off that time. With 1 on the clock, he can't hit that time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here is Wall. On the court for the Bulls, getting this 4th quarter started. We've got Chris Dunn. Also Thomas Satoransky out there. Young out there with Valentine. And it's Hutchinson in at the 4-man position.
Such a shrewd playmaker. Love watching Wall break down the defense in the pick and roll.
Satoransky gets the bucket.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Wizards trail by 12. And here's Wall. And Wall slams it home.
I'll tell you, when Wall is scoring like this, it's special to watch. A spectacular, explosive performance.
Here's Dunn, and Dunn with the slam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Dunn against Smith. Dunn shot's good. And the Bulls lead by 12.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
To the paint, here's Mahimi. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And just taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
Here's Hutchison, and the layup's good off the glass.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from John Wall.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
And the shot goes in.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Takes the 13-footer and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Oh, you got to honor Wall from there, showing how effective he can be from that spot on the floor.
Here's Dunn. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
The deep 3 from Smith. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And so Young will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Here's Dunn, and Dunn with the slam.
You got to give it to Chris Dunn. He's been shouldering the scoring load his entire basketball career, and now he's doing it at this level.
Right wing. Here's Bertans for 3. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. The Bulls leading by 14. Pass to Dunn. 1:53 left in the 4th quarter.
He's not looking at the score. He's staying focused, and he's staying active.
There's 2 things they rely on him for: being competitive and bringing energy.
Over to the wing. Bertans inside the line. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Dunn misses.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Mahimi with a wide open look. He doesn't hit that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Now here's Valentine. He's covered by Brown. Passes to Hutchison. Bulls moving the ball around. Valentine with it. Brown on him. And that one drops for him. And the Bulls lead by 16.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Bulls.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Chris Dunn.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
Dunn against Smith. Here's Brown. No good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. To the middle. Valentine shot good.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Now, here's Bertans. From deep. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin, to come into an opponent's building and dominate the win. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. And for the Wizards, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the small forward position.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and...
Oh, that was something else!
Have mercy.
This seems to be the new breed of point guards who can play above the rim. Wall finishing with style.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
And for players like Andre Drummond, sometimes it's a paradox. Great individual rebounding doesn't always translate into great team rebounding.
That almost sounds, Greg, counterintuitive, right? Because you wonder, is it a lack of boxing out? So if they don't get it, an opponent does. What is clear unequivocally, though, there is more to team success than individual numbers.
And it's Drummond missing. Here's Wall. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wall's got 6 points.
Slashing into the lane, the speed and the grace of John Wall.
Osman, the pass to Garland. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Kicks it out to Love. Inside, here's Drummond. Rebounded by the Wizards. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance. Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Here's Sexton. Following the basket by John Wall to the inside. And it's Drummond with the jam.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul. And Washington has possession. Wall attacking. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Outside, Wall. Second chance shot. And the layup is good. He's got 10.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Outside, Sexton. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Ring shot on the way. Love. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, no quitting Kevin Love there, right? I mean, this guy keeping possessions alive with his activity.
And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Here's Wall. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Sexton dishes to Garland. Back to Sexton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, Sexton showing that he's more than just a jump shooter. Very comfortable on the interior against size.
Here's Wall. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Floats one. The shot missing. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Here's Bryant. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, you simply have got to make sure you know where Bryant is on the floor. This guy runs hard and will get you easy buckets.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. To look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
Boy, he's really had their number. They need to make some kind of adjustment during this timeout.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Sexton. 1:11 left in the first quarter. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, just a little bit of momentum and Sexton going right to the rim.
And here's Wall. He's got 14. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game. There's 49 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Wall.
An active and alert defender. Drummond does everything he can to make opponents uncomfortable.
And Sexton slams it in.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break.
Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below!
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattle.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are... Oh!
Wow. Well, John Wall's been cooking all night long. Go to work, sir.
Here's Windler. Pass to Drummond. And the shot goes down. Drummond's got 8.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
And it's sent back by Drummond. John Wall getting it done for Washington. Going on an absolute rampage. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. Nance and Thompson are up front. Sexton is out there with Porter. And it's Windler in at the 3 side. The Cavaliers trail by 4.
And at last year's trade deadline, it surprised some people that Bertans was one of the hottest names out there.
Right. Bertans goes from a guy who was getting limited minutes in San Antonio to playing around 30 per game for Washington. There were reports that suggested the Wizards were asking for at least 1 first-round pick and maybe a sweetener. Boy, does that show you the value of a sweet shooting big man.
Porter kicks to Thompson. Porter in the corner. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Cleveland shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
The first one falls. Garland, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. And Porter drops them both. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Smith. The putback. Offensive rebound. Payton finds Bertans. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Bertans got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Nance passes to Porter. The drive by Thompson. Now Garland. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Nance. Rebound by Smith. Washington leading now by 5. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Free throw drop for Smith for the Wizards. Hachimura, he's checked in for Davis Bertans. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Brown. Smith hits them both. The Cavaliers trail by 7. To the left wing. Osman, the pass to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Wow, what a nice play for Thompson to see a chance to put it on the deck and get to the rim.
Payton left side, down low. Here's Wagner. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Wagner's got the lead up to 7 now for the Wizards. Love dishes to Porter. Feeds to Thompson. Shoots over Wagner. The shot by Thompson, no good. Wizards leading by 7. Here's Payton. Off with the layup.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And a wide open look for Porter. There's Garland. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know what you love about Darius Garland's potential? It's as a scorer in this league, right? Is he's so aggressive. He plays assertively. And that, to me, is the key for young players.
Andre Drummond's checked in for the Cavaliers.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Back to Mahinmi. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Drummond. And here comes the break. Garland, the pass to Love. The feed now to Drummond. Here's Osman. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Bryant is checked in for Hachimura. The Wizards with the lead. From deep three-point range, Wall's shot is off.
And for him to shoot from that distance is a bit of a head scratcher.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
Wall grabs the board. Washington leading now by 5. Inside and stolen by Drummond. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Porter's running. Now, here's Garland. D right on him. And that one's good. Osman's got his first basket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And Wall. Here we go now. Count it. And the Wizards lead by 5.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Now, here's Garland. It's rebounded by John Wall. Wall's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Well, Bradley Beal increasingly becoming a dangerous playmaker. What a pretty pass.
Here's Osman. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Osman's got 4 this quarter.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And stolen by Drummond. To the inside. Love kicks to Porter. A putback. The putback is no good. Here's Beal. And that one drops.
Off slicing into the lane. Nice take by Bradley Beal.
There's Garland. That one falls.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Wizards up 5. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed. It was a great half of basketball from John Wall. He ended up with 22 points. And
we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Drummond, that's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots. And it's Wall with the ball for the Wizards. Leading by 5. Beal with it. Right side, Bryant. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Andre Drummond picks one up.
You know what I like? Thomas Bryant doesn't lack for confidence. He forces the defense to get aggressive with him right there.
The Wizards making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Both free throws good from Bryant.
I think there was some thinking after Thomas Bryant had a strong freshman year at Indiana that he would declare for the draft. It's interesting he opts for a second year. That seems to be a real rarity in this one-and-done era.
That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Sexton.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Beal, and he banks in the layup.
What I love about Bradley Beal is he is an effective, efficient scorer. He always takes quality shots.
Here's Love, hangs in the air, and Drummond kicks to Garland. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And the dunk by Hachimura.
How good is that pass from John Wall? My man doing some work right now.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Davis Bertans checks in for the Wizards. Ish Smith comes in for John Wall. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under.
And again, Washington, no good.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
To the paint. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
Wizards leading by 7. And here's Smith. Out to the right wing. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Nance.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Napier, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. A switch here also for Cleveland. Kevin Porter's checked in for Garland. One-on-one here. Out to Thompson. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And stolen by Napier. Here's Smith. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And coming off an illustrious career at Connecticut, Napier has established a nice role for himself over the last couple years.
Well, you think about his college career, Greg. He could beat people with pure skill. But in the NBA, you've got to bring the whole package. That means high level of strength and conditioning, excellent shot selection, being efficient with the basketball. And to me, lately, he's shown signs of putting it all together. And that's why you see the increase in minutes.
Windler, the pass to Nance. Drops in the layup for 2. And now just a 3-point Wizards lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Hachimura, the pass to Bertans. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Sexton, the pass to Porter. Bucket is good. Porter's got 6.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
There's the pass to Bertans. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Thompson up top. Here's Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the basket is good. 8 points for him.
And this guy, Tristan Thompson, understands how to score in the paint. Such nice touch right there.
Out to the right wing. Takes a 3. With the putback. It's good on the putback. And the Wizards lead by 5.
A hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
Now, here's Garland. He's defended by Wagner. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Payton. From outside, off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Oh, Nance in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
The very definition of a high flyer. Larry Nance, my goodness.
Now Smith.
You just have to love that grit and effort on the glass. No problems battling for the basketball.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Wizards lead by 1. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Thompson. And it's Garland in at the 1. Wall finds Beal. Nice ball movement by Washington. Wall up top. And Wall with the slam.
And you see the remarkable athleticism of John Wall sailing in for the flush.
Now, here's Garland. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Wall, no luck.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Pass to Drummond. Dishes to Thompson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, Thompson, just a spectacular athlete and so muscular. He is so crafty on how he draws fouls while shooting.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Washington shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Passes it to Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
Oh, you love it when Thomas Bryant tries to finish with power. Forget about try, he does it. What a pretty dunk.
There's Garland, kicks to Drummond. Thompson outside. And Thompson throws it down.
Boy, nice effort from Thompson there. Finishes the drive with the hammer slam.
Here's Wall, and Wall with the slam. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
There's Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
Oh, nice move by Darius Garland. What a quick first step. Go ahead, young sir.
Here's Wall, and it's sent back by Drummond. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Osman. Here's Garland. Rebound by the Wizards. Wall's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Now, this is where John Wall excels to me, getting fouls while shooting the basketball.
And that one falls for John Wall. Davis Bertans checks in for the Wizards. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Fultz checked in, and so Wall nails both of them.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Beal, and finished off by Beal.
That's a big-time delivery from Bradley Beal.
Cavaliers trailing. Garland with it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Scott Brooks' huddle. With this game still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. We'll see how it plays out, Kevin.
Great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And it's sent back by Bryant.
Boy, you'd love to see more of this from Thomas Bryant. He has the length necessary to send shots back.
1:30 left here in the fourth quarter. There's Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
This young guy is fearless. Darius Garland, deliver it.
Outside, Wall. And Wall with the slam.
Oh, that's a big-time delivery. John Wall making it happen.
Bertans grabs the board. And it's Wall with the ball for the Wizards. And Wall with the slam.
Oh, you love to see guys come through in the clutch. A nice play by John Wall.
Drummond, count.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
There's 57 seconds left in the game. And here's Wall. Right wing, Bonga, the pass to Wall. Clock at 6, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
It's stolen by Bertans. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Bonga. And it's Wall in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. And he jams it right over Kevin Love. Wow!
And they do have a foul to give.
And the the Cavaliers call time here. They're trailing by 3. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
A 3-ball. The 3 won't fall. And Love with his second chance points.
How does Kevin Love slip away from the defense, comes up with a gigantic fourth-quarter score?
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Gets the first, and that will put them up by 2. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
Well, he is now in the defining years of his career. John Wall is a masterful competitor who's capable of dominating.
Timeout called, Cleveland. They're trailing by 2. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Puts it up, off the inbound. Oh, off target. And so it's Washington who scrape by with the win. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel...
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.